Hello, my name is Rachel with the Rosy Home, and I will be instructing you on how to make a fall floral arrangement. I have been a florist for 10 years, so I love doing these tutorials, and hopefully you guys can learn a few tips along the way. Right now in the video, I am just greening my arrangement. I foraged some maple leaves from my tree outside, and these orange and yellow leaves are called copper beech. So we're just kind of making an asymmetrical arrangement, moving around, making sure we're covering all of the foam in the vase. And we're going for like that wild, loose, organic look with a lot of textures. Some of my favorite roses to use in fall arrangements are these Toffee roses. They're a really pretty brown color. They just give it that oomph of brown for fall and just fun textures on the inside. I'm making sure to space these out evenly so it's not too bunched together to leave room for all of our other ingredients. I found these really fun fall sunflowers. They have a little bit of burgundy in them. I'm using 5, so I'm going to try and place them evenly throughout the arrangement, make sure we cover all of the bases. Now we're going to go in with some of our filler flowers. I did a lot of fillers for this arrangement. I wanted it to be very texture heavy. These are called Bells of Ireland. They're very long, really fun, and they just add like a different dimension to the arrangement. Next, we are going in with some chocolate ranunculus. They're a very gorgeous rust color. They have a very variegated tone with yellow in between the petals. Right now, I am placing them a bit higher because I want them to open up, bloom really big, show off. The color is absolutely stunning. We're gonna add some peach ranunculus as well. Do the exact same thing. Make sure you're turning your arrangement, covering all the holes. You wanna make sure it looks the same from every angle. We will be adding butterfly ranunculus next. These are called kind of like my dancing flowers. They're a smaller stem. They're very bouncy, so they give it that very like organic garden party look that we all love. Just a little side tip, if you are new to arranging flowers, make sure you cut your stems at an angle for optimal hydration. Now we're kind of going in with the Queen Anne's lace. These are also a great filler flower. It makes it look very gardeny. Then I'm adding in my draping amaranthus. These are just a really fun add-in. If you're not digging the vibe, you don't have to add those, but I feel like they add the coolest look. Kind of reminds me of like a whimsical theme as well. Now I'm going in with some little button mums. They're super cute, just a different texture, and I love the fall colors that they come in. Once again, make sure you're turning your arrangement so you can fill in as best you can from both sides, especially if you're putting this on a table or a kitchen island. The base that I am designing in has a wet floral foam oasis. I just chopped in half and I put in this concrete compote. You can do that with any of your arrangements. Just make sure you keep it hydrated by refilling the water each day if you're putting it in your house. We are getting close to the end. Typically, I just kind of move some florals around, make sure I like the way it looks from certain angles. Make sure there's no gaping areas. Lastly, we're going in with some garden cut white cosmos. They're a very dainty flower, so I like to add them in at the end because all the other flowers kind of keep them upright and sturdy. One thing in particular that I love adding to arrangements are some dried florals, especially for fall arrangements. It just kind of pulls it all together with that dried look and a finished texture. So as you can see, after the cosmos, I'm going to go in with a lot of different dried elements. I am not sure what this one is called. We actually foraged it outside, but they're absolutely beautiful, especially when they start drying like this. They were like a purpley color at first, but then when they started drying from the heat outside, they turned into this beautiful dried cone shape. So once again, I'm just kind of dispersing it through the arrangement. It's kind of a repetitive motion and just kind of gets easy after a while once you kind of figure out your groove and your style. And this is the completed product. I love the way it turned out. I put it on my kitchen island just to enjoy the different transitional fall colors. If you have any questions below about designing, please drop them in the comments and I will get back to you. If you would like me to do more of these floral tutorials, I would absolutely love to. It's such a passion of mine and it's so much fun. If you could subscribe to my page, and here's a little close-up. It's absolutely stunning. I know it was far away for a while, but the finished product is just beautiful. Thank you.